So hi guys, welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. I am Chloe from Chloe's Cross Stitch. I know it's been a while since obviously my last video. However, obviously I went away on holiday. I didn't have much of a haul. I mean I would have been able to put up a video, but there weren't much going on because I haven't stitched much. And also my brother has been in a motorbike accident and he's been in there nearly a month, so I've been a bit off stitching. Obviously for that kind of reason. However, I do have a lot of haul to show you guys. I've got some bits I've brought off the Facebook kind of marketplace, all the selling sites kind of thing. I've got two new subscription fabric monthlies. I've also got some bags by Pauline. And yeah, I've got a bit of stitching. I've got an Agnes needle minder, and I have my Coffee Craft fabric Super Sunday kind of haul to show you guys as well. So hopefully you enjoy this video. I'd like to say a big thank you as well to all my subscribers, all the new subscribers as well, and yeah, and everyone that's just basically stayed with the channel, sorry. Nearly at 500 subscribers, so please subscribe if you haven't. Because there is going to be a giveaway. I'm not going to show you obviously the giveaway yet, but it's going to include some fabric. I've got a pattern to give away, and I've got a kit also to give away. So hopefully when I hit 500 subscribers I will be giving them away. So yeah, thank you very much guys. Hopefully you enjoy the video. So starting off, there's not much stitching, but the bit that I have done, can't really see it, can you? So it's actually like a dark burgundy, and it's the Santa stop here, like a real, like a banner kind of thing. And what I was thinking of doing is just having it like hung up at Christmas time. So I do want this done for this year, so I will be cracking on more of this in my upcoming videos. But yeah, this is on a Lagana 25 count. And I actually brought this, it's like a brownie kind of coffee kind of colour off Facebook. And I believe the lady was called Pagan Stitcher. So I brought that from her, and it is a really nice fabric. So that's that one. This is my Strawberry Fields. This is from Crafty Kate, and it was a 28 count even weave, and it was actually my fabric of the month club for February colour. And I'd like to say, I know the lighting's not all that great today, doing it a bit later on, but it's like a creamy colour. So that is that one. I've obviously gone up round the edge, filled in a bit more of the plant pot and a bit of the leaf on top, along with a bit more of the fencing. But yeah, that is that one. And that's, like I say, it was on the Fabric of the Month Club. This is Autumn Rules. Oh, I got stuck a bit here. What's going on? What's because the needle in there? What's a staple? So this is my Autumn Rules. I do really like this one. I've only got a little bit beneath, which is probably only comes down to about here. Before it goes back up, and it's like a little pie on it, and just another little row of hair on there. But yeah, there's not much left to do on this one. I'm going to make sure I get the bottom half of this done by tonight, hopefully, and then I can move on to the last section, which will come up towards the top, and then that again is going to be like another banner. This one is actually a kind of a greeny mottled, if you see it, it's an opal greeny mottled kind of fabric, and I got this off Super Fabric Sunday. I got this one from. and I believe it was just on one of the, it's not got a tag on it, but I know it's 28 count again. I don't believe she names the fabrics, so I won't be able to tell you what it is. So that's that one. Moving on. Oh, we've got this Snow White, and this one I've only just started. It is a new start, and I say I only started it last night. So it's even weave, 28 count, again by Coffee Crafts, and I had about 5 different pieces of material for this one. Let me fold it up so you can get a bit. So I had about 5 different pieces of material, and I was just trying to find the right one for a skin tone and everything, just so you can kind of see. I mean, I don't know if the camera's doing any justice. But once I get the outline on, it's kind of going to pop more. So it's like a yellowy colour. Yet again, from a Super Fabric Sunday, it wasn't dyed for me. I just picked it up off there, and I thought out of them all, I think this one would suit it the most. I believe Charlotte, stitching with the kids around, I saw it at the retreat on a similar fabric to this, so that's kind of more or less what I was heading at. I did get a slightly lighter one from Kate, but the skin complexion just kind of blended in a lot more than it is on this one. So yeah, as you can see, obviously with the light behind it you can't really see, but if I put back behind it something, you can tell a lot more. So I've got a bit of a body started, and that's the bottom of the hair, and then a little on there, and I believe that's like a chest area. So hopefully that won't be long in the making. Moving on to my haul now. Let's start with the West Green Loft yarn. This is my new Fabric of the Month club. I'm doing it in 36 count. I might be doing it 40. I think I'm doing it in 40, but I brought this one in 36 just to see how it was really before I signed up to the Fabric of the Month club. But yeah, it's really nice fabric. This, let's see, it's like a slightly lighty, greeny, greyish colour. But I just wanted a Fabric of the Month club which I could join for all my like Brenda Gervais, which are obviously a high count, but they're mostly focused on like a natural kind of colours really. But I do, obviously I've seen other YouTubers, Teresa made me do it, recently signed up to this Fabric of the Month club, so I thought I'd give it a go, and yeah, this piece has turned out really nice. My mum's also joined it after obviously seeing this piece, but if you do want to join, just pop her an email, and then you go on like a waiting list, or she might have some spaces available, and yeah, you might be able to join straight away. So that is that one. Really nice colour. Sorry, I've got like loads of different piles going on here. These are the 2 colours I brought off Facebook. So that's like a grey-ish colour. And this is like a ever so light purpley, greyish kind of colour. Like a dirty blush, I want to say. Yeah, it's really nice. This is 32 count. Well, both of them are 32 count. This was also from Pagan Stitcher over on Facebook. I think it was just a D-stash. She don't like sell material all the time. And yeah, really nice fabric that is. This is my other Fabric of the Month club. Yes, it must have my West Green Loft yarn was 40 count because my Fox and Rabbit I've signed up for. This is 36 count. So I've signed up in the Fox and Rabbit as 36 and my West Green Loft yarn, I believe it is, as my 40 count. And that's because I've got lots of little pieces. Which, like I say, I haven't, on this Super Fabric Sundays and that, I kind of focus on the 32, and I've got my Kate, Crafty Kate Fabric of the Month, which is 28, and I tend to do all my Fancy Ladies on there and my Mirabilias, just because I like kind of a nice random dyed piece of fabric for that kind of. And I just think it suits it more, obviously. But I don't really think a Brenda Gervais on a plum, for instance, is probably going to suit it. They are more natural kind of. Well, the artists recommend. Oh, not recommend. Naturally put them on natural fabrics, and I think that obviously with all the colours in that lot, it will clash putting them on like separate hand-dyed bits of fabric. But these kind of pieces, these will be, some will be obviously for the fancy ladies, and then other things like if I find, I don't know, a pattern on Etsy or something I like, or just anything really, if I'm honest with you. It's more, I'm more a kind of, I buy things and then think what am I going to do with them after. I don't really think about the process, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, that is my Fox and Rabbit. This is the June 2024. I believe they all get sent to Mama GB and then she kind of like sends them out from obviously Fox and Rabbit. So yeah, you might have seen this colour already, but it is a beautiful colour. So I'm trying to face it more to the light so you can see. But yeah, it's a lovely plum colour. And I'm thinking I'm going to put something, it says Christmas on it, but I think I might put like a Christmas Quaker or something on there, like a silvery, snowy kind of colour, white. I think it'll look nice against there. And I have seen, try and get the picture and put it in, it's like a crossword kind of, I believe it's a Quaker sampler. And I think I want to put that on there because it is really nice and I do really love it. So that's going to fit perfectly for that. Now, these are my Arbar drawn threads. So I got a bit of notes down here to show you. I got my spring. It's just basically all kitted up. It's got all the beads and everything. All the core for wheat dye works and everything are in there. This is my summer, so it's got the right bit of fabric, the beads and everything. I believe these are all 32. This is the winter. And I'll put pictures in of what these are meant to look like. And this is the autumn. So what my plan is, I'm going to do the autumn. I'm going to start the autumn now. I've got my Q stuff over there ready. So I'm going to start the autumn today. It'll be ready for autumn, obviously, and then move on to winter. So they're really small. So hopefully I've managed to do all them this year. Hopefully I'll get the Christmas bell done for this year. I'm not too fussed about the Snow White getting done for this year because I want to enjoy it. Do still want the Lakeside Cell done for this year. I want a lot of stuff done for this year. Winter White Santa, that'd be amazing if I could get that done this year, but he's still sat here, bless him. Anyway, so moving on to Pauline's bags. So let me show you the collection, which was meant to be, well, I was meant to show you last month, sorry. So this is my strawberries. And these are, I think they're about £20 each. Obviously, you got the postage on top of that. But these are the bags from Pauline. Obviously, you can tell by the little lace. Inside this one is got a white colour, nice and clean. Obviously, the little button and the little ribbon on the tag. That is the strawberries, and that does have my strawberry fields in. That's why it's looking a bit puffy. It's got all my threads in and that, but it's really big. They are fit everything in them. This is, I wanted this one for like a summery. Do you know the tiny modern stitches kind of? Something like that of summer. I think I'm going to put in there. That means I need to buy something. But yeah, this is my summer one. Flamingos, again by Pauline at Sobe Bags. This is a light pinky colour on the inside. The great one. This is. I have a nice blue one. I believe some of these materials are the Liberty fabric. It's a nice one. I always say to myself, I need to slow down on these bags because I've got more bags now than I have projects to stitch in. But every time she's just got beautiful fabric, so I can't stop myself. This is, I think this one's a Liberty. All it kind of flowers. I think they're meant to be flowers. Yeah, flowers. Nice little flowers. There. And we've got like a green with all little houses on. That looks really nice. I do really like this one as well. And I was thinking of trying to get the pink house. I believe Ellie Welly Stitcher did this chart, and I want to do the pink house, and I want to put it in this bag. So I'm going to buy the pink house chart. If anyone's got one for sale, pop in the comments and I'll buy it off you. But I definitely want that pink house. I'll put a picture in to go in that bag. So hopefully that's all last month's. This is this month's, what I've brought off Pauline. It's a lovely mermaid bags. And I brought these to put my fancy lady in because I am starting a new Bella. I don't know what it's called. I'll put the picture in the chart, but it's a mermaid to go on this. Well, to go in this, let's say. I did buy the fabric, and the fabric should be on the way. No, the fabric's in my next pile, which I'm going to show you. It'll come from Coffee Craft on her Super Fabric Sunday. So that is that one. Let's go inside the colour. Oh, got some pink polka dots in here. These little pink polka dots. So that's that one. I love this one. All like little flowers again. Very nice and floral and bright. I mean, probably camera's not showing as bright as it is, but it is really nice. That one is as well. And then we have a little autumny kind of styled bag. It's got little foxes on. I was going to put my autumn rules in this one, but I'm wanting to finish it, so I'm not going to get carried away putting it away, because autumn rules is staying out and autumn rules is being completed by end of this month. By the next month, next Flosstube, autumn rules is being completed. I don't care. Definitely being completed. So that's not going in there. I'm going to find something else that's going to go in there. I don't want to put my Harkin Hollow in there because that's a bit kind of spooky and that's cute. So not going in there. Next, this is what my mum brought me. This is my... It is actually. Well, I know what it is. It's a Stitcher's journal, but no, it's actually called. I think it's just called that. But that is inside. It says, "A passionate shepherd to his love." Basically, what the book is, you put the designer's name of the chart in. You put the, obviously, description, the fabric, what count fabric you did it on, what day you started it, what day you actually completed it. So a lot of these are going to be a blank for me. The fabric colour, like I say, the count, the threads which were called for or what you substituted out and used. How you finished it, so if I put it on a board, a backy and a pillow, which I've done absolutely no finishes this year. How long it was stitched for, if it was stitched for someone or if it was a special occasion. Obviously there is multiple of pages, there's absolutely loads. In the back there's like a little pocket to put little bits in there. Oh, in there, let's put little bits in there. And then on the back it just says a stitching journal blue. And I think Mum's got a different colour. But to be honest, I didn't really pay attention to what colour she got. Says pages for 31 projects. Also, there's a space for a photo on each project. And also 2 storage pictures. Oh, I see how it is. So these little pictures at the bottom, don't know why you can see them. Those little pictures there, you actually meant to print off and stick over that your project. What a numpty. So yeah, so you know what it looks like. So thank you, Mum, for that. Big shout out to Sarah. and Sarah. What else shall I show you? Oh, I made a massive bloody problem. It was a dilemma. I brought from Chromatic even, Alchemy, a piece of material for my Welcome to the Forest. I waited about 12 weeks for this bit of fabric to be dyed. It's blue, pinky kind of yellow bits in the middle, and I meant to have ordered, well, I ordered 13 by 18 in a 32 count, which would have fit perfectly, don't get me wrong. But I forgot it's got a border around the edge, so I actually needed about 20, I think I needed like the standard size of like 18 by 27, just due to the drop in the width with the border around it. So if I carried on and did it on this, I'd have to substitute the border out. I'll put a picture of what I mean of the thing, which I personally think won't look the best. I might have a picture on here actually. I don't want to rag the... No, let's not do that because I'll end up ragging the bloody laptop around and everything. So yeah, I've either got to find another piece for this, which I think if I did find another piece, I'd probably go for a natural because it is meant to be on a natural. I was just being picky, wanted it on a dyed fabric, and now I've shot myself in the foot basically because the dyed fabric I wanted it on, I've ordered too small, and I really can't be bothered to wait another 12 weeks. Well, it's about 8 weeks. It has been a couple of months, let's say. So yeah, I'm not doing that. And sorry about that. There was a notification coming through on eBay of some a cross stitch that I've watched. So I hope none of you guys are bidding on that either. So that's my little rant over. Sorry about that, guys, but just getting it out there. Or if any of you guys have got a 32 piece yellowy, not yellowy, it's like a light pink, and a light blue 32 count piece of fabric that I could happily buy off you, so it stops me from waiting because I am really impatient and I've been waiting to do this at the start of the year and I've still not found the bleeding fabric. But getting on to a better side of the story, Sarah, who I met at the Bella Philippa retreat, was stitching this, and I think I mentioned to you in my last video about this. She sat there, she was stitching it, and I wanted it to basically go with my winter white Santa. Whilst I was there, I went up to the shop upstairs, and Zarina had a lot of them in, apart from this one. She thought she actually had it in as well. She went searching for me and looked through everywhere for it, bless her, to try and find it in her little stash, but it was like she must have ran out and forgot to order it. That's what she says. So Sarah luckily bailed me and she sold me this for, I think it was about £10. So I managed to get it in the end. And I'm going to look at some of the reindeers as well to go with it, because I've seen someone on Facebook that's done like the big winter white Santa on like the staircase. I mean, I don't know if mum and dad are going to let me take over the staircase because I still live with mum and dad. But it's like a big winter white Santa on the staircase with the sleigh, and then as it's going down the stairs, all of the reindeers, I forgot what they were called, all of the reindeers are kind of all going down the stairs, but I don't like the look of all of them. I only like the look of like some of them. So I think Dasher might have to get dropped from the crew, or Prancer. Rudolph can't, obviously, but yeah, some of them are going to have to get dropped because I only like a few of them. So I put in, I put in because it's here, but I've got to find a really light grey background like this, which is also similar to my winter white Santa background, so they kind of all look similar. But what I'm thinking of doing is I might do it a bit darker, so the Santa looks quite light and then it kind of slowly goes darker as it goes on to the reindeers, but who knows, we'll have to see what that kind of looks like in the making, because yeah, that is from Sarah. Thank you, Sarah, for selling it to me. Anyway, I still just can't get over my Welcome to the Forest dilemma, if I'm honest with you guys. But it is what it is. What's meant to be will be. I always live by that motto. But yeah, let's get into the coffee craft. Hi guys, sorry about that. Bit of a little technical difficulty. Ended up my SD card was full and my partner's not here, so luckily I found like a little tray. I mean, it's probably meant to be his, but I've now accumulated them and robbed him and put another one in, so shouldn't be leaving his stuff around, should he? Anyway, moving on to my coffee craft collection. Haul. Super Fabric Sunday. Mistake, not a mistake. Money pit. We have a fair few. We have an even weave 32 count in a purpley pinky colour. I was going to do my little welcome to the forest on this one, but because it's got a little pink house, why am I moving the wrong way? Because I've got a little pink house in it and I've got lots of pink on this, it's just going to be way too clatchy. So that is my first piece. Obviously one of the pieces was on my Snow White. This is another piece. It's like a light sandy colour, quite mottled with like bits of grey. This one is a 32 count even weave. I don't stitch on Ada anymore. I've just started stitch on linen, so I don't know if I'll move over to linen eventually. I would have probably done me winter white. No, Chloe. Bring me? No. Welcome to the forest even on this piece, because it's like a grey kind of moody sky kind of piece. But I chose a 40 count and I think it's going to be absolutely tiny on a 40 count. So I might message Megan and see if she's got this piece in like a 28 or a 32. Worst come to worst, see what's left. I've got this piece in a 32, another purpley kind of colour. I've got lots of purples. Really. Never seem to stitch on it. I mean, I could do it on that. The white would really pop. The flowers, I suppose. It's not really like a forest colour, is it? Purple. I mean, I don't know I'm stitching this forest for. Welcome to the forest for, but I got this piece, another 40 count. I thought I could do a Brenda Gervais, couple of her bits on this one. It's a nice colour, to be honest, like a honey kind of colour. That was a 40 count even weave again. This is a 40 linen and it's like a light brown coffee kind of colour, so it's another kind of natural 40 count. And I was thinking of doing, well, what I was going to do is Messianity on this one, but then I went on to 1, 2, 3 stitch, brought another load of material, and yeah, ended up choosing another piece of Messianity, which me and my mum was both meant to start for her birthday, and we still haven't started it because Sarah over here, our Sarah, hasn't got a bum into gear, and I'm not starting it before Mum. And yeah, Mum, come on, chop chop. This is another even weave 40 count. This was from another purchase I made from Coffee Craft, but this one in the Super Fabric Sunday, but it was a last month kind of purchase. That's why it says Chloe on, because there's a few things sent out with me and my mum. I think this is the one I'm going to end up doing the winter white. Welcome to the forest on. If I don't kind of find a bluey-ish colour I like. I want a light blue pink. Anyone that has a light blue pink, you could rob me for the amount of money you want for that material and I will pay it, because that's what I want. This is a dirty yellow, dirty green, dirty but even weave 40 count colour. As you can see, a bit of greys, a bit of greens, a bit of browny, yellowy colour. A bit of floor colour and all added to that. And I brought this for Scary Mouse Boo by Brenda Gervais. But because I like it and how big it is, I'm actually going to do my walking run on this one. So that'll be another start, but that is for like autumn time kind of start. And yet again, we've got another light pinky. This one's more of a grey purplish colour, 40 count, just because I'm trying to build up my 40 count now. Obviously I've got my Westloff green on in 40 count, and I have my Fox and Rabbit now in 36 count. I have my Kate orders, monthly orders, which are obviously for my fancy ladies and stuff like that. But yeah, now I'm trying to build up my higher counts, so my 40 counts now and my 36 counts, because I've got a fair few bits of 28. But what I think I'm going to do is the fabrics, which I don't think are going to fit well with a fancy lady, I'm probably going to ask Kate to move them onto a 32 count, because I've not got much 32, and then slowly build up my colours kind of thing like that. But yeah, that is, oh no, that is not all for this video. I nearly missed out one of the prettiest things in my life, and that is not my partner Luke, that is my Agnes needle minder. Look how cute this little, oh god, I hope you don't fall, little Stingray is. It's like a little butterfly Stingray, and I actually, oh wrong way, I actually missed it out from the first collection that she did. I actually missed out the opportunity to get this, but they did some like pre-orders, kind of like a, was it a pre-order? I don't know if it was a pre-order, if I'm honest. I think it was a pre-order, and then you just went on. Well, she did loads of each colours because she knew how high demand they were, and then yeah, just put them on. It's like a dark blue, real dark blue stone with his little blue fin, Stingray, tail. But yeah, he's lovely. He is. I really love him. Beautiful little guy. Steve the Stingray, that's what his name is now, Steve the Stingray. So hopefully by my next video I will have my winter, no, not my winter white Santa completed, autumn rules completed even. I will have, I'm not going to say it's going to be FFO'd, because no chance is that going to be put on a backing or made into something, because I have no clue what I want to do with it yet. But it's definitely going to be finished by then. I'm going to get on with it as soon as I've obviously done this video and uploaded it. What else am I going to do? I'm going to set some goals. That's what I'm going to do this month. I'm going to set some goals, because obviously with my brother being in hospital, I don't want it to affect my channel, because I like stitching, and I don't want to be saying I've been sitting and moping around, because that's not really what I've been doing, but that is what I've been doing as well. But yeah, it's weird, isn't it? He's in hospital. Don't get me wrong, he's on the mend. He's had a few pins and plates in his wrists, arms, pelvis, bottom of his back. Not in a good way. He's done a good job of himself, bless him. But yeah, he's in the best place he can be. He's in the hospital. So what I'm planning, oh, I haven't showed you this beautiful thing. So yeah, forget about Ben. Ben's Ben, isn't he, eh? Silly man. Getting on that motorcycle. This is what Pauline sent me out as a little freebie. Bless her. I forgot about this one. And I've already started using it for, I'm not going to say what for, because it's going to ruin the next video. But yeah. Thank you very much, Pauline, for the little bag. Obviously it's matching my project bag, but thank you very much. That's what I'm saying on this one. Just big thank you. Love you, Pauline. So yeah, I'm going to set a few goals. One of the goals is to find a light grey fabric for this off Sarah. That is one of the goals. I want it like a 28 kind of count, because obviously it's matching my Santa. Another goal is, sorry about that, it's vibrating, the phone. Another one is going to be to find a bluey pinky colour, and if I don't find it, I've got to kind of make a start on looking at what fabric I'm going to substitute it out for, because if not, it's never going to be started. I want to start my sanity. I want Mum to get her finger out of her bum and start it with me, because that was meant to be, like I say, for her birthday. I am going to have one of these. I don't want to say completed because it's got beads in there and I'm quite scared of beads, but I'm going to have it stitched up also by the end of this month. Definitely, this is going to be stitched up by the end of the month. That Autumn Rules is going to be stitched up by the end of this month. I'm going to have more stitched on the, actually nearly took my eye out, on the Snow White. I do want to do a bit on the Winter White Santa, but I do really like that Winter White Santa and I don't want to complete it because I'm going to be a bit gutted when that is completed. What else? Yeah, I have seen a Blackbird design cross stitch pattern as well I like, and it's like a little, I try and put the picture in, but it was like a little blackbird and then he had like a little strawberry next door to him, because I do really like strawberries. I like anything that's got strawberries on a pattern, I really like. Or bees, I do like bees as well. I do like bees. So it's right, I'm just looking over at my pile of bits. What I've shown you. I do want to do a bit more on my strawberry fields, don't get me wrong. Because obviously it's near Wimbledon time, isn't it? Already started and everything. But yeah. I think I want to leave my Greta Gold broom for more near the autumnish time, just to fit in with kind of the season, but I need happy things for happy times, obviously. So yeah, thank you all. Sorry it's been a long delay. I've obviously been away and obviously had personal stuff happen, so hopefully, well, definitely end of this month, not got long, 2 weeks-ish, 2.5 weeks-ish. But I'm going to have all this stuff done to get back on the mend. I want to say I don't kind of do a whip go. I started off wanting to do a whip go, made the chart and everything, and then it kind of become a bit more of like a had to do it rather than being what I wanted to stitch. So I kind of not binned off the whip go, but I look at it, see what kind of been called for, and then if I don't want to do it, obviously I do kind of things that I like. So I do kind of stitch most nights, obviously not recently, we've been going away and stuff, but yeah, and I want to book another holiday for September time. I want to go away again, but we'll see how that goes, don't we? We'll see how that goes. So, hopefully, like I say, by the next video, I'll be a bit more on track, a bit more organised, and hopefully I will spend some more money on my little black bird, what I've been describing to you guys. And yeah, and also I do want to get some of them, are they called Little Modernist or something, or Little Modernist? I don't know what they're called now, but they're like a long piece, I want to say, and they've got like all little houses going all the way along. I've seen Megan Coffee Crafts been doing like some bundle kind of things, but I've already got a whole load of material, which I'm probably going to do a fabric parade. I might do a fabric parade and show you absolutely everything I've got and the kind of things I'm wanting to stitch on each piece of material, because I don't want to say I'm a hoarder, but I kind of am a hoarder, but to me, I just like buying things, got an addiction with buying things. So yeah, probably my next video might be a whip parade in between the end of the month, from now to the end of the month, but from now until then, I hope you guys have a lovely, well, this is a weekend, I'm doing it on a weekend, so a lovely weekend. And yeah, can you subscribe please, because I'm nearly at 500 subscribers and I want to do my little giveaway, which I'm hiding. So yeah, thank you very much, Teddy and Mr. Froggy. You haven't come out, Mr. Froggy, recently because I haven't been stitching much, but you stay right there. Teddy says bye to you. Bye for now, thank you very much, love you all, see you soon.